All right, so I'm Kelvin Umechukwu, and this is Adetunji Opayele. We're co-founders of Bumpa. We're building the digital infrastructure that will power commerce for African sellers. What we see is that digital commerce and inventory management solution is almost inaccessible to over 100 million small business owners in Africa. And current solutions are mostly expensive or require upfront purchase, or is actually very complex. Okay, sorry. So our solution is a digital commerce platform for non-tech savvy SMBs to manage and grow their business, both online and offline, and also from their mobile device. No. Apologies. So what we do is that we provide the businesses the opportunity to sell both online and offline from the mobile phone. We help them recording their sales across all their sales channels. We also help them in engaging their customers and provide them with actionable data on their businesses based on integrations that we have put in place for them. The market. We have over 10 million businesses in Nigeria with over $1,000 per month in revenue, with an opportunity in Nigeria of over $250 million if we capture just 20% of the TAM, and over $1 billion in an opportunity across Africa. Yes, so as I was saying, we're piloted with a few partners right now, from Paystack, who was Lendigo, providing credits to small businesses, but also custom domain names. And we're also trying to work with a couple of places. That's GG Jumia, that's providing marketplaces for the businesses to post their products, but also help them with a lot more integrations like logistics integrations, or for payments, or even social commerce. Yes, so the team is made up of three, largely myself, the CEO, TJ is the CTO, and we have Omolara. We have Omolara, who is our COO. We have experience in across building companies and communities, and also working in the e-commerce space for over 8 to 10 years now. Yeah, thank you. Apologies again for the issue of presentation.
Not at all, don't apologize. So I'm curious if you can tell me, I mean, you guys, I think I saw the number of traction of merchants that you have. Would love to hear about how you're reaching the merchants on your platform.
Oh, so most of our acquisition is mostly based on word of mouth. We have a lot of people talking to other businesses about Bumpa. We also use a system called DSR, where we directly engage some merchants, using our own sales agents. And we also do a couple of ads and influencer marketing.
Okay, that's great. And I was looking at the pricing on your site, and I noticed that it's free to start out, and I don't know when, if you do charge. Yeah. Explain how you think about that. Is it freemium? Is your revenue based on the sort of fee base, or how do you think about pricing?
Yeah, it's free to use, but then when you receive online payments, we get 1% of that. But also when you want to access certain features, we get paid for those. We call them premium features. So like getting a custom domain name, or having staff accounts on your own platform, or customized teams. You will have to pay either $5 to $10 per month for those.
The customers sort of see the value, and what's that magic moment for them when you think they do convert to paid?
Right now, it's mostly when the for the bigger businesses that have staff and they want to get their staff onboarded on Bumpa to use it on a day-to-day. Yes. Okay,
that makes sense. And is just that when your customers are coming on, I'm sure it makes sense that you probably have local customer service, but are there any other benefits you think that you pitch to your customers about why it's helpful to have Bumpa being local versus Shopify? All these other platforms are available as well.
I think the major thing would be cost. The cost is very, very different. And it's actually super easy to use here because we also have local integrations. And we're basically built for the market. So helping them get record their payments from local marketplaces, as well as systems they already use here in Nigeria. So and in Africa. So it's definitely better to use Bumpa than to use a Shopify.
Final question. I assume this is Daniel while you're here. My final question is in the last few weeks, we saw that Shopify started more than a decade ago, and we saw that some of their first customers went public in the last 2 weeks. Is there anyone who do you are seeing that you think will be the most exciting in 10 years?
Sorry, I missed the last part of your question. Who do I think?
You have your customers now that are on the platform.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exciting IPO in 10 years.
Yeah, so we have a few of them that I think what we've seen so far is the growth of the businesses that use our platform over time. Like in just tracking a business for the past 5 to 6 months, we've seen them grow 10x. From handling 50 orders per month to over 500 orders in the month. Now because they now have a better system for getting orders, we'll basically open them to a lot more channels to sell. And yes, I think we'll see some of those businesses that we're seeing now, continue to grow, just based on the kind of tools that we're providing to them over time.
Amazing job, guys. Congrats.
Thank you so much for